after that?
I'm naturally disappointed. I thought that put a big effort in. I thought they we certainly weren't short of endeavour, and started off the game very brightly. Indeed, should have been a goal in front in the match when we closed them down very quickly and robbed them. And Cyrus, who played very well for us again tonight, maybe should have scored. But that I thought that obviously a very, very strong last 25 minutes as well when we were a goal behind. But overall, positive things to take out of the game. And as I said, delighted with the endeavour that we show. Endeavour alone is not enough, obviously. We lack a little bit of quality. But the players give it absolutely everything tonight.
You can take that as positive and you still want to carry on doing what you're doing?
I think absolutely. I think that maybe next month we might have a couple of major players back. You know, that's a possibility. But some of the younger lads there, it's a learning curve there tonight, which will stand them hopefully in good stead for the next couple of years.
Right.
I thought myself that tonight I didn't think that we stood back. You know, we allowed, as you said on Saturday night, Denmark a little bit too much possession. I didn't think that was the case tonight. I thought we got on the front foot. We had a lot of attacking players in the field. And yes, of course, the one major thing here is it's a problem, obviously, trying to score a goal. So we'll have to try and carve out more chances in games eventually to get that elusive goal. And we've conceded the free kick tonight. And as I said, real strong effort in fighting back. But I think that's part of the process. I wouldn't doubt that. You know, for instance, you have a couple of the under-17 lads who have actually progressed into the under-19s now at this moment, and I'd certainly have a look at the game. It's great, a couple of great results by the under-19s. It's really good, and I think that's really encouraging as well to under-19s to senior level to play still a big step. But it's certainly a consideration to have a look at them and even bring them in for training. I agree.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it back. But I have to say that, and I've said to the players, if you're going to go to ground, edge of the penalty area or in the penalty area, you've got to be absolutely certain you're going to get the ball. You have to be certain to get the ball, and it has proved costly. You know, so it's. Have you seen it back yourself?
Yeah.
And it's all right. Okay. Yeah.
Craig.
One of the allowances have been made for Ireland players being missing and often come up against teams with superior quality players. That tonight felt like more of a level playing field.
Mm-hmm.
In that regard, do you ask questions of yourself and how you set up your team, and given that it was more of a level playing field?
You know what? I'm not so sure that I've ever not asked questions about myself. You know, I really am not sure about that. I think I do. I think I've done that as a player, and I certainly have done that as a manager. And so, if you're asking about responsibility for it, I take responsibility for every kick that is made in that field by us. That is my job, and so that will not change. And in terms of questioning, there's no question. I do question everything that happens in the field. I look back again to see what we may have been able to have done a little bit better, and hopefully that improvement continues. But in terms of questioning myself as a professional, both as a player and as a manager, I've always done it. I've genuinely always done it.
Damien.
Matthew, you talked about perhaps lacking a little bit of quality in certain areas. Are you convinced that there's enough within your scope to mount a serious challenge for qualification in the next
I genuinely do. I genuinely do. Despite the fact Craig mentions about some players coming back, we need some of the major players to come back into the side. Fine. Hopefully that will happen. Certainly, maybe happen for the qualification group when it starts. But I also think that some of the younger lads here, these are big matches for them to have played in, big games. They go back to the club now, and some of them will play. Hopefully, will now take that on board, try and improve their game at club level, and be ready again.
Philip.
Martin, it's been a bad Nations League campaign, 2 defeats and 1 draw. You said you question yourself. Do you think people outside will be questioning you? Maybe people at the FAI or supporters will be questioning you?
Well, I think that you've questioned me now for 4.5 years, Phil. So that wouldn't be unusual.
Gavin.
Martin, there were a few cheers at full time. What would your message be to the supporters who did?
Oh well, I don't know whether they were jeers or whether it was for the referee. I didn't hear them myself. All I do know is that the crowd stayed behind to cheer the players off the field.
Wales brought through quite a few youngsters and they played pretty well leading up to this and into this game as well. Are you tempted to bring some more youngsters into your own section and give them a chance like Ryan Giggs does?
Yeah, they have some exceptionally good youngsters playing for them at this moment, and I think that Ryan has used that opportunity here in this particular league to blood those players, and he's blooding them pretty successfully.
Neil.
There has been improvement on the 3 games in terms of performance, but because the results aren't coming, is it harder to keep people on board to feel that there is strides being made or progression?
Oh, do I? Well, absolutely. I do. I absolutely do think that. I think that there is, as you say, that improvement in the game, improvement even from Saturday. We miss a natural goal scorer on the side, although I must admit that I thought that a young Maguire coming on, he'd give us plenty of impetus, and that's very, very encouraging considering he's only played 25 minutes of club football now in the last 3.5 months. So yeah, I think these things will help the players immensely.
Okay, thank you.